We're going to go over how to complete the activity for the virtual field trip. There seems to be some type of mysterious confusion, so we're going to take care of that today. All right, here we are at the class page. All right, this is for English 3. No, it may not be your class, but that's okay. This is for demonstration purposes only. If it is your class, well, wonderful for you. So, first thing we're going to do is go to activities. We're going to go down to assignments. We're going to click assignments. Now we're going to look at all these different activities. Here it is. The virtual field trip number 1. We are going to click on it and look at the directions. Now, with all assignments, when you click on it, there is a directions page that comes up, okay? Now, in this assignment, you are going on a virtual field trip, okay? So here it tells us, today we are going to go to Washington, D.C. to visit the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. You are to explore the entire site. That is a direction. Okay? Then you answer the questions below. That is another direction. Okay? You will copy and paste these questions right here. Okay? You will copy and paste these questions when you go to hand in your assignment. Okay? But first, let us go to the actual virtual field trip. And we will do that by clicking this link at the top. Everyone see this link? And now we are going to click on it and we are going to be transported from beautiful Elizabeth, New Jersey to beautiful Washington, D.C., inside the Museum of Natural History. All right, here we are. Voila. National Museum of Natural History virtual tours. Okay, a virtual tour means that we are able to explore the inside of this museum from the comforts of our beautiful homes in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Okay? The very first box here, okay, is the permanent exhibits. These are exhibits that you will see 365 days a year at the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. The next box, okay, are current exhibits. Okay, do we see this box here? This is current exhibits. These are exhibits that are on for a limited time inside the museum, but eventually will be replaced by new exhibits. Then the last box, okay, here where it says past exhibits, these are exhibits that have already been on display in the museum, but are no longer visible to visitors at the actual museum, but are really interesting and pretty cool, and we're still being able to be seen. And we are able to do that by going through this virtual tour, okay? Now, these are the most important things for us to be looking at. You can look at a few others over here if you'd like, but let's go to the permanent exhibits first. Okay, so I'm going to click that box. Once that happens, this is the lobby. This is the actual area, and if you look at this map up here, this is the actual area that you would come into if you were there in person. Okay, and everything we're going to see here in the first box of current exhibits is what we would see if we were actually there. All right, this is a map of all the things, the different rooms that are available to be seen. Okay, And you can click on these things directly if you'd like, and they'll take you right into that room. You can click over here. We can look at the fossils. There's a fossil lab back here. Okay. This is my favorite room. This is the ocean hall and deep ocean exhibits. I always find it very pretty in there. And you can almost feel like you're being under the deep blue sea. But still stay dry and don't have to wear a bathing suit. And there's a lot of cool different things for you to explore. Okay, this is a restaurant. You can't go there and eat any food, but feel free to have a snack while you're watching this, going through the museum. Okay. There are different this is the human origins section. And you could see different things while you're in there. Okay. Down here, these controls right here will help you navigate around the rooms. Okay. And if you see these kind of little cameras during different exhibits, that means you can get a closer look. Okay. All types of different things to look at. If I click on this, here you have a more expansive view. Okay, we can move things to the left, to the right. Or this is you, let's say you step back and saw everything, okay? All right. So there's all those little cameras all over you can look at. All right, if you want to bring that map back up, you just click over here. We can go to the second floor if you would like. I think this section is about bugs. Okay, and actually you can see, you can see the Washington Monument out of this window. I have taken a picture right here in this location many years ago when I was visiting the city with my husband. And I took a picture there, and I also took a picture under the big, huge elephant when you first walk into the museum itself. So we bring back the map. We can look, this is also really nice. This section is where the Hope Diamond is. And we're all natural gemstones. So you can look at all different minerals and rocks, crystals. It tells you where they're from. All kinds of jewelry. All right? Okay. So after now, let's say we've explored everything. Now we're going to go back to our directions. All right? Now it's time for us to answer the questions. What we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like. We went through all the different virtual tours, okay? Now we're going to answer the questions. What is the one thing you learned by visiting the Smithsonian? Tell me anything that you learned by going through this virtual field trip. The second question is, what part of the museum did you enjoy the most? Okay. The next question is, what part of the museum did you not enjoy? And me, I don't like the ones with that part with the skulls. That's a little freaky. And then it says, what would you want to visit this museum with your family one day? Explain why or why not. And I would love to take my children there because they have never been there to that specific museum before. And I think that they would enjoy it. Okay? It's new and interesting to them. Even though I've been there before, every time I go, I learn something new. Okay? So, if you notice, all of these questions have this word in there. You. What is one thing you learned by visiting the Smithsonian? What part of the museum did you enjoy the most? What part of the museum did you not enjoy? Would you want to visit the museum with your family one day? Why or why not? Nowhere do any of these questions say copy and paste some random information from somewhere on the internet and post it as if it's my own answer. Doesn't say that. All right? So, you would copy and paste these questions, and to do so, you would highlight them, right-click, and then you would hit copy, okay? Then, as you know, I cannot show you your side of how you would submit, but you would be clicking the hand in at the bottom of the assignment, okay? Then you would paste your questions, all right, and then type your answers. That's all you have to do, okay? Thank you very much for paying attention. If you have received any information from me saying that this assignment needs to be redone, you will be redoing it. Hopefully this video will be helpful to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.